That's hot. Hi. I'm bored. That sucks. I don't... Help me. So, I'm wondering, why is it that now, in this day and age, which is a redundant statement, by the way, is it that we're always bored? I mean, okay, give me a second. Look at this. TV. PlayStation. Guitar. Airsoft guns in there somewhere. Laptop computer with the internet and whatnot. Webcam Max, which I'm using to record this video. Girl in the other room showering. I mean, I have so much to do, and yet I'm bored. I mean, why is it that our ancestors could go out in the fields and run around and have a good time, and we're stuck sitting here on the internet, typing, masturbating, crying? I mean, come on, what the hell is wrong with us? We seriously need to fix something here. Because to be honest with you, I'm sick of being bored. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't think I ever will. Well, I'd like you guys to meet Shelly. Hi, guys. Get your fingers out of my mouth. Yes, Shelly talks through my mouth, which is why you see it moving. I sure do. Even though she has a mouth of her own. I'm sucking this video up. Okay, that's just pointless. Screw the sock puppet thing. I mean, was that really supposed to entertain anyone? No. I mean, that's really no more entertaining than, say, a giant shish kebab. Anyone want one? Didn't think so. Who would eat this anyway? But anyway, there's nothing to do. I'm bored. I don't want to be bored, but there's nothing to do. I could set things on fire, but then I get charged with arson. I could go and knock over a liquor store and get drunk, but then I get breaking and entering, robbery, underage drinking, and probably something like reckless endangerment, something like that. Breaking curfew, even though we don't have a curfew here. But yeah, I'd be doing some time. I'd be getting it in the butt, guys. In the butt. By this big guy named Bubba. Then I'd have to shank his ass. 'Cause I'm hard. I'm from the hood. What hood? I don't know. Sometimes I wear a hood. But whatever. Anyway, have you guys noticed I look around a lot? I mean, I'm going to look over here and back over here. I mean, it's almost like I'm trying to dance, but I can't dance because I'm white. I am a cracker. I mean, that's another thing. Why is it we crackers can't dance? We have no rhythm. I mean, what the hell's with that? I mean, if you're really white, you can't dance. That's just the way it is. I mean, if you can dance, you got something going on in you. I mean, you got to be a little bit of this or a little bit of that, but you're not all white. That's all I have to say. Anyway, now that I'm probably offending someone, I don't know. Let's see. How about a joke? What's a good one? Here we go. These three guys are driving down the road, and they're passing a farmhouse when their car breaks down. They don't know what to do, and there are no phones in the area, so they go up to the farmhouse, which also, of course, has no phone. They knock on the door, and a farmer answers, and they say, "Sir, could we possibly stay here tonight and go to town to get a tow truck for our car tomorrow? It broke down." So the farmer thinks about it for a few minutes, and then he agrees, but he gives them one condition. Well, I guess it's technically two conditions. One, they all have to sleep in the barn, and two, none of them can sleep with his daughter. And so, of course, during the night, they're all sleeping in the barn, and at some point during the night, to each of them comes this little 17-year-old girl. Nice tits, bleach blonde hair without the bleach, and just gorgeous. So she bangs them all because she's a horny little nympho. And the next day, of course, the farmer's found out. He calls the three guys in before they leave to go get the tow truck, and he lines them up out in the hallway and calls them in one at a time. To the first man, he says, "Son, what does your daddy do for a living?" And the guy says, "Well, my dad works in a junkyard." So the farmer goes into his toolbox, takes out a sledgehammer, one of the small handheld ones, not one of the ones like this. He has his wife and his two sons grab the guy, hold him down, and pulls out his and smashes it off with the sledgehammer, and then sends him on his way. So he calls in the second guy, and he says, "Son, what does your daddy do for a living?" And the guy says, "My dad's a butcher." So, same thing again, except this time with a butcher's knife. Painful. And then finally, he calls in the third guy. Now the third guy had good ears and heard what was going on. So, when the farmer asks him what his dad did for a living, the man promptly replied, "Well, my daddy's a lollipop maker, so you're gonna have to suck mine off." And it popped off. Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Oh shit, I'm gonna get shot.